So the LEGO Lord of the Rings theme is expanding pretty well. We have 2 major sets so far, with a new one, that being Bag End, of course, coming, at least at time of recording, in about a month's time. Then, of course, we have the secondary set, which is supposed to be the Book Nook with Gandalf vs. Durin's Bane. Hopefully we finally get a Balrog. I mean, that's rumored to be priced around 120, so surely it comes with a buildable Balrog. 2 really exciting sets, and who knows, we still might yet get the remaining Fellowship members as Brickheads in the future. We don't know that for a fact, there's no rumors or anything, but I still have hopes that that does happen. So all that being said, where are we now? Well, I was just thinking about how the fact that we were getting a Death Star for $1,000. You know? Crazy. Is it? What is up, you guys?
Misa back!
Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Will, and if you enjoyed the content, please consider leaving a like, hitting that notification bell, subscribing, and sharing this video out there. So they're making a $1,000 Death Star, or at least the price point will be $1,000. I mean, there are a lot of things fans are excited about, and of course, there are a lot of things we aren't excited about. Namely, the $1,000 price tag. I mean, who has the money to spend $1,000 on a LEGO set in one sitting? Really? Like, I can see someone saving their money for it, and I can see this set being out for like 5 years, so you save like $250 a year for it. By the time this set nears the end of its run, you should be able to afford it, right? I mean, it just requires planning, I guess. But I mean, what this set needs to include to be worth $1,000, not even just the piece count, it needs to be a fully enclosed Death Star. I mean, I would think like the previous Death Stars, it has to have plenty of scenes from the films. It needs to have the largest minifigure selection of every LEGO set. There's so much that's required to make this set worth the price it is. And I'm sure everyone else has plenty of other things that this set needs to actually be worth $1,000. Do you realize how many paychecks for most people that requires just for a $1,000 set? I mean, that's like 4 good paychecks for some people. That being said, I get it from LEGO's perspective. The Death Star is one of the largest and most impressive things in like the fandom of anything. So I mean, if anything was to warrant a $1,000 price tag, at the same time, I feel like the Death Star is one of the few sets that could warrant that $1,000 price tag. Which brings me to the topic of this video. Us as LEGO The Lord of the Rings fans, let's discuss Minas Tirith. Now this is a fan build from LEGO Ideas. I'm sorry, I don't know who exactly built it, but props to you. This is a really impressive build, especially for the scale. But let's talk the idea of a $1,000 Minas Tirith. Putting away the idea of it being $1,000 to the side, what would this set need to include? First off, this set would look absolutely incredible being priced at $1,000, I would think. It would have to have all 7 levels. The minifigure selection would need to range from probably 10 orcs alone, not to mention plenty of Gondorian soldiers and all the named characters. I would even throw in an Oliphant for a $1,000 price range. You see, this is a question that I'm not sure we need or want answered, but at the same time, though, I feel like one of the few ways to do an actual Minas Tirith set justice would be at that $1,000 price range. But at the same time, I don't really want to spend $1,000 on a LEGO set. Like, I'm more comfortable spending the $300 for a really good modular Marvel set, or even the $400 that's going to be for the Star Trek USS Enterprise D set, because I'm a huge Star Trek fan. And don't get me wrong, I am the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, especially LEGO The Lord of the Rings fan. I'm just not sure $1,000 for a Minas Tirith set is the right move for LEGO to make. Of course, the biggest problem LEGO would encounter would, be, of course, be the backlash for having a $1,000 price point set. Let's take a look at the Rivendell and Barad-dûr. We got $500 for Rivendell, $460 for Barad-dûr, and we're finally getting supposedly a cheaper one with Bag End, which is supposed to be around $200, probably a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised. LEGO do love their money. But I mean, so Minas Tirith would be basically the price of 2 Rivendells, which I wouldn't be surprised if there's some people out there who have bought 2 Rivendells, I will say that, but still, so all these pieces, 6,167 pieces, and basically double that for $1,000. I mean, I think you could get a really amazing Minas Tirith set from that. And part of me wants to see that, and just to see what the set could possibly look like. At the same time, I just don't know how many people will actually be willing to pay for a $1,000 Minas Tirith. And of course, this is going to be something I am definitely going to refer to you down in the comment section. I am really curious on what people's take on this would be. If a $1,000 Minas Tirith would be something you would at the very least save up for. Of course, if they released it, I would probably get it. I find it hard to believe that even I would be able to get this set on day one. You would have, if rumors came out that this set was coming, I would start saving, months in advance? Then possibly, but that's still a lot of money to throw for one little Lego set. Okay, it wouldn't be little, I'll take that back, but anyway, back to the Death Star topic. The fact that this set is looking more and more like a reality just makes me wonder. So once again, I just want to leave it off to everyone else because... So first off, my first question would be, do you want to see a $1,000 Minas Tirith? And then, whether you do or do not want to see it, what must this set include for you to get this set? Of course, I think around 40 or more figures are a must. That includes orcs, Gondor soldiers, Yennefer, Faramir, Gandalf the White, Pippin, we need the works, which already would be expensive. And then, of course, it needs to be an extremely detailed Minas Tirith with interiors, especially the throne room, because that's the main location of the set. So yeah, I pass it off to you. Once again, those two questions apply. Do or do you not want Minas Tirith? Or what must a $1,000 Minas Tirith include for it to be a must-buy for you? And I'm going to leave it off at that. Me, on one hand, I kind of do want to see it. And me, on the other hand, if they do make Minas Tirith, I would be much more happier if it ended up in like the $800 range over 1,000. Technically, I'd rather 500 or cheaper, even like every Lord of the Rings set. Of course, I want cheaper Lord of the Rings set. Everyone wants cheaper Lord of the Rings sets. We need battle packs. We need a lot from Lego The Lord of the Rings, truth be told. But I am very content and happy with how far we've gotten with Lego The Lord of the Rings so far. We've got 2 major locations, one of them we've never seen before. And now with Bag End coming, we're getting another pretty cool set. And the Book Nook set, of course. But alright, enough of me recapping. Let me know down in the comments section what you think. And if you enjoyed the content, please consider leaving a like, hitting that notification bell, subscribing, and sharing this video out there. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.